I joined the Air Force in 1968 after completing my high school, and went to San Antonio, Texas through basic. Then I was stationed at Keesler Air Force Base, and I enjoyed my career in the service.
I went in the military basically to see what else was out there, because all I had known from the time I was 8 until I graduated from high school was basically I learned a trade from my dad, and I just loved working in his machine shop,
I guess it's coming from a long line of tradition from a grandfather that was in World War I, several uncles and so forth in World War II, uncles in Vietnam, and also my dad actually served peacetime.
But I'm in the National Guard, so I still have to do 1 weekend every month and 2 weeks during the summer, which can impede on some of the jobs, having to come home or, lose a guy for a weekend on a job, especially when a lot of these jobs, time is of the essence, with the nuclear plants and stuff. So they took it in stride, and they've said they'll pay for my way home, which previous employer didn't. They said they'd pay for every other time, which never really happened.
Getting out of the military, it was still undetermined exactly what I wanted to do, and I guess I just opted to take a career in the welding field, got extensively trained in all types of facets of welding, and I guess that's where my career basically started. Now this will be my 5th year with EBI.
For me, the fact that they're willing to, they don't have to do that. That's the fact that they're willing to go above and beyond just, because of their prior service, and to, assist me to be able to do what I want to do, still serve the country, as well as still be able to do this job. So, it's a big deal. There's a lot of companies who run from that sort of, commitment to losing a guy for 2 weeks during the summer and 1 week every month. There's no control over what day that falls on. They just have to take it in stride, even though some of the jobs it puts a strain on. They just take it in stride, and they understand that that's a commitment that I've made, and that's a commitment that they've made as well.
They've got your back, and then likewise, they know that we have theirs also. And you have to have that when you have any sort of a team function, especially when you get dropped into a circumstance or situation with, whether it be military function of sorts or in the job scene, construction, in which we do.
Being veteran-owned and going back to the core values of our company, which are God, family, and country, the third value of country ties directly into the importance of veterans for our organization. We actively solicit veterans to work for us, not only because of the value that they bring to the organization, but because it gives us the flexibility to offer them full-time jobs at home. They know that they're going to have their job when they're deployed and they come back. We just had an individual that was deployed overseas for over a year, and when he came back to work, and there was no gap.